Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Chris and I'm a huge Eurovision fan, and I have been going through Eurovision 2025 on a journey in the past few months, and I'm only now really getting to learn the songs and to react to them properly. I've had a lot going on, so I'm back with another reaction today. If you like my videos, my interviews that I've done so far, you can find them on my channel. I've interviewed the entries from Australia, Albania, Ireland so far. Hopefully there'll be more to come. I've also attended one pre-party, the Nordic Eurovision celebration, I think it's called. I always get the name mixed up with that, but it was great. There were only 7 artists. Regardless, if you want to see all of that, don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button on the just somewhere around here or at the end of the video, or right now, like down below, and a like on the video if you like it, and please feel free to comment and I'll get back to you on that. This one I'm reacting to today is from the Czech Republic. I'm super excited about this. The reason, and I have a few disclaimers. First disclaimer, I heard the acoustic version of this in the Malta song contest, and I just thought it was beautiful. And I could hear his vocals were excellent live. And I usually prefer to react live to a song. Unfortunately, the acoustic version is the only one we have right now. So I'm reacting to the actual song in the music video. And let's see if it is as impactful as that acoustic version was at the Malta selection. So it's Adonxs with Kiss Kiss Goodbye from the Czech Republic. It's always very different reacting to music videos. It's a very different vibe because it's a cinematic vibe, so it's kind of combining that Eurovision experience
Time
with
machine set.
the live.
100 years forward. All systems go. 3, 2, 1.
Blow me a kiss goodbye.
Oh, I really love his voice.
Don't want my tears to dry. One kiss of love, one kiss of desperation.
James Bond theme, bam.
In a moment of us collide.
It hits hard, fast.
There's no other place to hide. Only one surprise when the night arrives. Will you be
Time traveling, okay. Interesting concept. Why?
You seem so holy, it almost fooled me. When you said you loved me, it almost moved me. Kiss, kiss, goodbye. Kiss, kiss, goodbye. Now keep your off apologies, drunken apathy over and over again. Kiss, kiss.
Okay. So it took, we could cut out like maybe 20 seconds of that start where it was kind of building up, because we won't have that in the actual performance. Okay, this music video is telling me a story that I think I'm maybe getting a little bit, which is about, maybe relationships between parents and kids. There seemed to be a lot of that this year, along with other certain themes. But aside from that, this is just such a beautiful song. It's well composed, well produced, well written, and the voice, his vocals are incredible. I really love his vocals. The tone, it's beautiful. And it builds, again, as I said, you quickly move from that soft start to you move up in tempo, and that gets people's attention. So while it doesn't, grab you like straight from the first second, within 10-15 seconds, you're already up there going, okay, it's building, it's going somewhere. So that was the first, the first part of the song. Let's see how we go towards the end, and if it continues building or if it stays static. That's ultimately going to, I think, determine how this ends up in my own personal preferences.
When the night arrives, will it be my ride or die? Tell me why you stay here. You seem so holy, it almost fooled me. When you said you loved me, it almost moved me. Kiss, kiss, goodbye. Kiss, kiss, goodbye.
I'm humming because I'm trying to figure out the theme, who he's talking about. Ooh! Dance break. This reminds me of This reminds me of Austria 2023 dance break a little bit, weirdly, from the ambience.
See how my tears run dry. One kiss of love won't feel the same tonight.
Destination changed manually.
Ooh. If he can pull off that, which he can, I heard it in the acoustic, that not operatic, but those kind of high notes. Soprano-ish, almost. That'll be a moment. Okay, he's going back to his childhood. Seems like a parent-child thing. Okay, wow. There's a definite story there. Let's see how the Czech Republic are able to stage this. I think it's going to be super interesting. He's definitely got presence for performing this live. The song, I mean, I loved the kind of, the higher notes that he was doing above the repetitive Kiss Kiss Goodbye towards the end. Is it going to be enough to kind of... Okay, first of all, disclaimer, this is going to the final, right? We're not disagreeing on that. This is qualifying, okay? But as a potential, top 10 winner, top 5 winner, does it have that extra special moment? I mean, his vocals, they probably will have moments to shine that will attract people to vote for it. Let me get rid of this and try and find... Okay, I mean, how does he convey this story? Because it took me a long time to click that it's a parent-child relationship, as it seems like, and maybe I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, please. But it seems like it's to do with him and his dad, and that relationship there. And yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see how they convey this, and if they can get that message across and touch people back at home. But otherwise, I still love the song. I mean, my first impression was good. In the acoustic version, it's still the same. It hasn't elevated massively from the acoustic version, honestly. So for that reason, it's not, and also it's my second listen in that case, because it's not that different to the acoustic version. For that reason, I'm not, jumping from the ceiling going, wow, this is amazing, this is the best song ever. No, but I do think it has a lot of potential. And the dance break in there kind of threw me. It reminded me of Taya and Selena. But I really enjoyed it. Where is it? Here. Yeah. I mean, it's that kind of I don't know, it's just the ambiance that you have there of like this kind of, the po was back in time almost, like to the 60s kind of style office with typewriters and things. Whereas this is supposed to be forward in time, right? Or this is when he's about to go forward in time, but it still has that same ambiance. So I wonder again how this dance break will be done live. We saw last year the Czech elevation from Aiko, from national final performance, which this hasn't had, but from that to the staging in Malmö, and the staging was awesome. So let's hope that Adonxs can do something similar. If so, he's in with a really good shot of top 10. That's as far as I'd go right now. So yeah, still remaining with a positive impression of Czech Republic song, and let's see how things progress as the season goes on. As I said, feel free to follow down below, check out any of the videos that you're interested in. I will link them around and about on the screen, and please, if you would like to subscribe, it really helps me to continue to do these reactions and to continue to be able to interview artists and have that access to bring questions to them that you might find interesting back watching from a distance. So I want to really bring this, the Eurovision experience and the artists as people to you. So that's why the subscriptions really help. So really grateful if you could do that as well. On that note, thank you very much for tuning in, and I'll see you for the next one. Bye bye.